Tommy, we know that the Power Wagon don't care, but does the Volvo XC-60 Inscription supercharged, turbocharged 2-liter care?
Off-road?
Yeah.
Well, I think there's only one way to find out.
Get it on 3 wheels, and that's coming up right now as we take it up Gold Mine Hill.
This Volvo XC60 has Continental cross contact tires on it, which aren't great for off-roading. Now we do have a 4-corner air suspension system, which gives us about 1.5 inches lift in off-road mode.
That's a long way down, Tommy. That is a long way down, dude.
Like a vertical cliff over there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure I like this 360 camera.
I'll tell you what, we'll go to the right one. Can't see the cliff there.
Thanks. Yeah, that makes it much better. Now I can't see what's on my left.
We could do the last one.
Ah! Oh, not that.
Nope, not that one.
All right. Oh! Yeah, that's the one. That one makes us look like we're doing a WRC stage.
We were up here a while back with the V70 cross country.
Yep.
And it did stage 1 easily, stage 2 easily, and it was going to do stage 3, but we ran over breakover clearance. But the one thing that Volvo taught us is that even though these Volvos, they don't have a lot of articulation, the tires might not be very off-road worthy, this car certainly doesn't have a lot of underbody protection, but that all-wheel drive system is calibrated really well.
Yeah, I like the way that these yellow lines actually in the camera show you where your tires are pointed. And I like this 360 view as well, because it gives you a good sense of what's on either side.
Yeah, but you can't see the big rocks as well. And that's really where I'm worried about is the clearance, especially pointy rocks with these tires. We run the risk of potentially blowing a tire.
These are certainly more street tires than they are off-road tires. Now, this first stage doesn't look steep. In one of our videos, somebody said they could take their front-wheel drive car up here. We've tried that.
And we get stuck like right at the beginning.
Yeah, it's a lot steeper than it looks.
The other really interesting thing too is, you know, we don't have a low range in this Volvo.
Nope.
But these super turbos, it makes so much torque, and first gear is geared low enough where we haven't had any issues with it so far.
And of course, these modern all-wheel drive systems do have algorithms that try to send power to the wheels that have traction, and then of course brake the wheels that are in the air. And I'm thinking we might actually get this car on 3 wheels. I think that's the end of stage 1, and we made it. You know what, before we go up stage 2, let's take it down to the track and see how fast it is from 0 to 60. Tommy, up for it?
Let's do it! So it's not the fact that this 2-liter develops 316 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque that is really astonishing. It's not even the fact that we have a supercharged and turbocharged 4-cylinder. It's the fact that we've got 158 horsepower per liter underneath this hood of this XC60 T6, and this isn't even the most powerful model. 8-speed automatic transmission. We're gonna put it in dynamic mode for the 0 to 60. Okay, Volvo T6 XC60. I'm in dynamic. Gonna brake torque it a little bit. Solo DO. There we go. Wow, good launch. Holy crud. Really takes off. That's pretty fast, guys. 6.24. Man, it takes off the line fast though. It dies a little bit toward 45, 50 miles an hour, but right off that line, holy crud. Alright, I think it's time to go back and do some more off-roading.
So Tommy, you ready for stage 2?
Let's do it.
You know, the reason we stopped the car is to lose all momentum to really test the all-wheel drive system. So let's see if it actually can get us around this turn without me having to back up.
But we're really going to have to appropriate some powers to the tires that have it, and you feel that right now. We're probably on two wheels. Struggling a little bit, but there it goes.
It finally figured it out. And it's still struggling a little bit. It's still struggling. What?
There we are, back on 4.
Yeah, it figured it out. Yeah, that was actually really good. You know, I thought it would struggle more there, but once it kind of figured out which tire had traction and which one didn't, that was the key. Now, this is stage 3, and of course there's a big old hole here, so if we're gonna get on 3 wheels and get one in the air, this is where we're going to do it. Are you at all worried about actually digging in?
I'm really worried about that approach angle. We've got the inscription here. We've got these really jewel-like fog lights right down front, right down low. And we don't have, you know, a metal serious skid plate in the front. We've just got some kind of aerodynamic plastic sheeting underneath. So I'm worried about potentially even the oil pan. So I'm going to get out, and we're going to take it super, super slow.
Are you going to kind of guide me?
Yep, so I'm going to need you to roll down a window.
Okay. You know, this Volvo has a lot of tech, including this front camera, but there's more to this front than just a camera. In fact, this car is getting close to being autonomous, and to test that out, before we go up stage 3, I'll have Tommy show you Pilot Assist.
This Volvo is equipped with an option called Pilot Assist, which is a semi-autonomous driver's aid, which aids in highway and freeway driving. So here's how it works. I'm on the highway right now doing about 63 miles an hour, and I set the cruise control to the desired speed I want to travel, and it'll use the adaptive function of the cruise control to keep me the same distance away from the car in front of me. The other thing it does is input steering to keep me right in the middle of the lane, and I know it's active when this little wheel on the instrument cluster is green over here. Now, this isn't a fully autonomous system. If I remove my hands off the wheel for too long, the system will tell me to replace my hands on the wheel, and if I keep them off the wheel, it'll disengage the steering assist altogether. Of course, the car has to be able to read the road markings for it to work, but essentially I can just place my hands on the steering wheel like this, not apply any steering input, and the car will keep me pointed in the right direction in the middle of the lane. The great thing about this Pilot Assist function is over long distances, you don't get as fatigued, or at least that's what Volvo says. Speaking of long distances, I think it's time to head right back up into those mountains and finish this off-road test.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about this. This is where damage can happen. Luckily there's no snow on this, so I'm not going to slide into a tree, but yeah, there's a big hole, and that hole is at least 2-3 feet deep. Okay, so we've got this massive divot. It's low traction, really sandy, and the cross country had the grip, it had the all-wheel drive system, but we just ran out of breakover clearance. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's already struggling. It's already struggling. And here I go into the hole. Set power correctly there, slow. And now I'm in the hole, and I'm, whoa. Whoa, I'm really working hard. Come on, car. Whoa! Oh, we hit the bottom. But we got through. And actually, that was pretty impressive how it did that. We ran out of ground clearance even with the additional air suspension, but the car made it to the top. So we had a little bit of a crunch right when the vehicle crested over stage 3. Hopefully we made it out okay, but it did take a lot of throttle to get up here. Come on, car. Yeah. Power Wagon don't care, and apparently neither does Volvo. Hey guys, we've got some brand new TFL shirts in our store. We've got a brand new Power Wagon shirt, as you can tell, a brand new Big Green, even a Dodgezilla shirt, just in time for the holidays. So if you want to get something for yourself or your family, or you just want to support the team, click on the link below, visit our store, and get yourself some merchandise for the holidays. Let's face it, Tommy, most people aren't going to take their $63,000 Volvo off-road. But we proved today that you can, because we made it up stage 1, 2, and 3 with the brand new XC-60. And I would say with some better tires, you can actually go exploring Colorado. Yeah, it proved to be really capable on a lovely day like today. And you can do it in style and comfort. As always, this is Roman
and Tommy
saying thanks for watching, and check out tflcar.com for more news, views,
and real-world reviews.
See you guys next time. Ciao.